So we are looking at my scars from surfing. So these are the most recent ones, like this, all of this area. And also I have this one right here. You can see that one. This is from my fin out of Haleiwa. One on my chin, right here. And I like broke a hole through my board with my chin. This one's from pipe. That's about it. I mean, there's more. I think that's from my board also, my fin.
Non-stop.
Too many. I'll never be a leg model.
Looks like back to my ways. We just might shut this thing down.
Woohoo, guys! I do think sometimes.
This is Annie, actually.
This is BTS behind the scenes. I'm just gonna quit stand-up paddling and surfing and all that stuff and just
Play
become
piano?
A pianist. Oh, we should also do some cool drawing stuff.
Yes!
Actually drawing. I have pictures of stuff I've done, but not anything I've done recently. Just like, I don't know.
Dark art.
Yeah, they all are kind of dark.
I think that was pretty good.
What I love about Annie is she's really funny. A lot of people don't realize this, but she has this like deep, dark sense of humor. Like, I want a skull tattoo.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
who are you?
Dude, I can't believe Olivia said that. I mean, it is true, but I guess it's just a little, yeah.
I think it's the funniest shit ever.
Do you want to actually see more?
Yes.
Okay.
Bye, ladies.
Bye-bye.
See you later. This with your music, it's like tells a really good story. It's happy.
Okay.
It's uplifting.
I like this one. I want to put this one on a board. I thought it'd be cool. I don't know. I don't just surf. I sit in my room and do nothing and draw.
Why so dark?
That was a good question. Hey, look at those flowers.
I know. Fucking cool.
Oh wait, I just have, this is potteries.
I saw
That I
that
did.
one. That was sick.
Yeah. This is one I did on James. It's like from far away, it's like kind of dizzying, which was like my goal. I wanted to make people like trip out when they looked at it. And then this was Jeffrey's.
Sick.
Yeah. I don't know.
A lot of the Maui surfing community definitely sees her as sort of pushing the limits of female surfing on the island.
I am sitting in Ho'okipa right now. It's really beautiful. I think it's like one of the nicest days in forever. It's really glassy for once on Maui. Sitting here with Olivia. I think we might go surf. Olivia's probably my closest friend. She's a professional kiteboarder. She's an amazing waterwoman too. It's really nice to have another female to get to share the lineup with, and someone that I can call up, and no matter what I want to do, she's always up for an adventure and always up to go have fun doing something.
It's so hot. This is ridiculous.
Get this solid booby sweat. Oh yeah.
I would describe Annie as my most energetic friend. She's literally, it's so funny. We'll wake up every single day and she'll be like, send a text like, okay, I'm going surfing. You need to come surfing. I'm going wing foiling. Like, you must come now. And so it's really awesome to have someone who really motivates me as a friend to want to just keep on moving and keep on staying busy.
So yesterday, pipe was very crowded, and it was extremely hard to catch waves. It was very frustrating. About sunset, I was like gonna go in, and I was gonna sprint the peak with my good friend Ezra Sit, and he was gonna go back door, and I was gonna go pipe, and then Tati dropped in on me right when I was like, it was a fun wave that she dropped in on me on, but yeah, that kind of killed my vibe. Tati has been like recently expressing how she wants to earn her spot out at pipe, and she wants to be a pipe girl surfer too, and that's all fine, but it's like if you go about it in a way where you have to bring your coach out there, and you have to drop it on the only like local girl out at pipe, and you like make her hit the reef and get her in a super bad situation, you're like off to a really bad start. I've never gotten dropped in like by a guy like that before, ever. Only chicks.
You know, the wave itself is horrifyingly scary because it's so shallow. It's not even really reef, it's like sandstone. So you hit that, it's like concrete. I mean, it's taken more lives than just about anywhere.
Every year someone usually dies, and you know, it's not really a game, it's kind of, it's really serious.
That is a huge deal. Like, a lot of people that don't surf pipe were in the comments commenting about it like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Like, she learned the lesson. Tati learned the lesson. And I'm like, yeah, this lesson could have cost me my life. Like, I never thought I would go viral over somebody dropping in on me. I like always thought, like, maybe I'll get like a super sick wave and like that will go viral or something. But no, it was a burn job.
Dad, do you have any finkies? Today is kind of the first pre-Jaws day that we have of the winter right now. I'm currently in my boardroom and we're prepping everything. I'm moving fins, waxing boards, putting foot straps on boards, kind of a little bit of everything. Right now, according to the other island buoys, I think it's looking like it's gonna be really big. It just hit 24 seconds, which, I mean, for most people, that's just a number and it doesn't really matter. But for most of us who like kind of are like weather freaks and we pay a lot of attention to the buoys, that is like an incredibly high number. So I think so far, the indicators are saying it's gonna be a really, really substantial swell, which will be super exciting.
At Jaws, normally we get like one really sound opportunity at getting good waves there, and this year was like back to back to back to back.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like just non-stop.
It's been the biggest I've seen it for as many days in a row as you can stand it.
Yeah, this winter season has been probably one of the craziest ever. It's been non-stop swells, some of the biggest swells we've seen in over 10 years, and it just seems like there's no shortage at all, and there's more on the way. There's a really good swell coming tomorrow.
They were saying like max sets potentially for tomorrow, like between 55 to 60 foot faces. There's potential for bigger, so really big. I think it'll definitely be the biggest surf that I've ever seen before, which will be exciting. And it's also definitely nerve-wracking, I have to say. I think I'm more nervous for this swell than I have been, just because I like want to go out there and I want to like take advantage of it and I want to learn from the swell. But I think at the end of the day, it's going to be up to the ocean what really happens. So I think it'll be cool.
Okay, so the Vans Triple Crown that went digital this year, it was a little confusing to me at first, but now I figured it out. You have to get 2 waves at each location. You can't just surf one spot. You have to surf all the spots. You have to get at least 2 waves, and you have until tomorrow to get 2 waves. So I currently only have waves at Pipe, so I need to get 2 waves at Haleiwa and Sunset ASAP. Right now the waves are giant, and it might be too big. I'm pretty sure it's too big at Sunset for sure, but maybe Haleiwa has like some rideable waves. So I'm gonna go down there right now. I'm gonna check it out, see if I can surf out there. If not, I'm gonna have to do a Hail Mary, and tomorrow I'm just gonna surf all 3 spots and just do a marathon session all day and submit everything before 8 o'clock, because that's like part of the rules. I'm pretty sure no one else in this is in the situation that I am in right now. So it's just me. Let's do this. I used to compete in some WSL contests, but I moved away from doing that because I want my surfing to be like a place that I go to like always like enjoy, and I just wasn't really enjoying doing contests anymore. I prefer being a free surfer because I feel like it's just a lot less stressful, and it's just kind of like you're like the boss. You don't have anybody telling you what to do. I mean, at first I just wanted to win pipe, but now I'm like kind of competitive and I'm like, maybe I want to actually try at the other spots now. And I don't know what kind of sparked this like fire in me, but maybe it's like watching all the other girls surfing and I'm kind of like, they're all surfing my home break. Earlier I wasn't fired up, now I am. So we have a little bit more than 24 hours till the contest ends, so hopefully we can make this happen and get some good waves. Oh my dear, what? Oh my, no way. No. This is for real. It's giant. It's literally giant. Wait, I've never even seen it look like that before. What the heck? Are you serious? I thought I was the only one. So I ran into Eli and I like told him my situation, and then he was like, yeah, Koa didn't know it either. He's coming right now. And I was just like, what? Okay, I'm not the only one. I don't know if I'm gonna go out. I might just wait for tomorrow and just do like the marathon session. Yeah, I'm not the only one. I thought I was the only one, but I'm not. I feel so much better about myself right now.
This swell has had so much attention around it. I mean, if you look at the big black blob that's like on its way here, I think everyone kind of knows that there's something like really big coming. There's kind of like a buzz that happens on Maui when there's a big swell. You can kind of feel like everyone's preparing for something to happen. Hey, buddy. There's just so much buildup and excitement and nervousness and, you know, kind of being scared, but just like so ready because you've spent like the entire summer kind of mentally and physically preparing yourself. Maui kind of goes dormant during the summer months, and then when a big swell comes in, it like lights up. Like every other truck I see driving around has like guns or like a jet ski in the back, and it's kind of like a buzz that you feel like around the North Shore. It's definitely like an addictive feeling, like kind of knowing like everyone's out there preparing for the same thing and everyone's like trying to find the best wave and trying to find the best place to surf. It's like a gift in and of itself. Hi, Mom. Love you. Love you. Thanks for the help. Okay, you guys what I'm doing.
Well, I'll be on the quick one.
Really? You're gonna come down? Okay. Well, I'll still text you guys. Okay, cool. Love you guys.
I love you.
I think my family's support through everything is always really, really amazing, and I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without it. And although I think I terrify my mom a lot of the time, which I'm very sorry for, Mom, I think it's made this entire thing possible, which I'm really grateful for.
I think Chris and I look at it differently. I'm coming to terms with her surfing payoff because she's been going out there for a couple of years. She's getting more comfortable. The thought of her going to someplace like Nazare or other big waves, that sends me in a complete tailspin. I think it was Paige Alm's mom, Harriet, that really helped me. We were watching the contest last year, and you know, she asked me if I was nervous, and I said yes, and I said, but I was excited. I said, how about you? How have you dealt with this all these years? And she's like, I think it is the most magnificent thing I've ever seen. She said, the waves are so beautiful. It is a privilege that they get to be out there and do what they love. And I just thought that was kind of a really neat way to look at it. So to kind of change that perspective and think of it that way, you know, wow, this is a gift for all of them.
Yeah, and I agree with Harriet. It's a great privilege, and you have the best water safety people in the world paying attention and on the scene just for you. It's probably the safest you are when surfing a place like that.
So my dad's doing my fin for me because he does it way better than me, like way faster. And I'm putting my wetsuit on from yesterday. And I'm getting ready to go out there. try to catch 2 good waves as fast as I can.
Okay, wanna have fun?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and try to catch waves as fast as I can. I haven't surfed Sunset in so long. This is just like the same situation at Haleiwa, where I just like don't surf these waves, so I'm kind of scared. It'd be a lot easier to do if you came out.
Everything's on your favor, so just relax and do what you do usually. Just as simple as it is.
I need him to come out just in case I like get pounded.
Moana surfing is very unique. She has like the power and flow, and she's also very graceful in like bigger waves and barrels. For a girl, I don't think anybody can surf better than her.
Yeah, Zoe! Are you coming out? Yeah! Okay, yay! This is awesome. Zoe's coming out. She surfed Sunset way more than me, so I'm gonna be next to her. We're gonna go to Pipe right now.
Sometimes I trick her like mentally before she goes like to Pipe to like make her like hungry. So I tell her like, oh, I think this girl got a good wave, and then she gets all like irritated.
Totu said that Carissa got a good wave at Pipe. At Backdoor. I mean, not Pipe. So hopefully there's good waves at Pipe too, not only Backdoor. Else I'm gonna try to go Backdoor. I've never done this in my life. I've surfed Haleiwa, Sunset, and now I'm about to go out to Pipe. It's a marathon. I'm so sunburned. Why are you laughing at me? I haven't seen like a really good one, but there's probably good ones out there. I hope there's good ones out there. I feel extremely tired.
It's really impressive. So like, I'm really proud of her.
That's what we did today. We did the entire Triple Crown in one day.
The morning of the Super Swell Saturday was actually a little bit different than most big wave mornings for me. I was personally incredibly excited and also incredibly terrified just because it was predicted to be one of the biggest swells I think definitely that I've ever been in the water for, and that, you know, Jaws and Maui has seen in a really long time.
We had some friends come down who were going to launch at Maliko, and they said for the first time ever it was actually too big for them to launch out there. So that's exciting and really nerve-wracking at the same time.
You ready?
Right.
Okay, cool.
You on the other side?
Yeah. Aloha. She's 19 years old, so the very beginning. I feel like it's a lifetime pursuit. It's not something that like all of a sudden you're a big wave surfer and you get to do it all the time. It only happens a few times a year here on Maui. So you only get a handful of sessions per year to be able to, you know, go out and do what you truly love doing.
It was incredible to watch Super Swell Saturday. I think it exceeded every expectation. It fully lived up to the hype. Kind of felt like a Nazare out there. Every island in Hawaii had some sort of big wave spot that was just absolutely unbelievable. I had never been on something that big.
The power of riding a wave like that and, you know, pulling off into the channel and seeing like a sea of boats and people, and I think that for me was like probably what stood out in my head as like my most memorable big wave moment this year. But it was my last wave of the day, and we were sitting in the water and I called him to tow me up, and we started going for it, and I let go of the rope, and all I could just see was just like a huge wall forming up. For a moment I was like, wow, I don't know if I'm gonna make this wave, and I just kind of got as low as I could and bit my rail and just, you know, headed straight for the channel as fast as I could. About midway through the wave, I saw someone end up towing at me. They were kind of coming and crossing paths with me, and that totally flustered me. As all of that happened and all the commotion, I hit a bump and ended up just going flying.
Oh my God, make it all behind you. Oh, no.
And I tomahawked down the wave and ended up going over the falls. He just continued and he went into the channel and made the wave, and behind him I was just a ball of arms and legs flying, and in that moment I kind of just blacked out. I popped up, you know, I was so disoriented, I had no idea where I was, and then slowly I felt this feeling of the wave sucking me back. And that's when I realized I was still kind of in the wave. At that point I kind of knew I was in for a ride and there was nothing I could do about it, so I just took a really big breath. I survived it and I was still in one piece, and Nana was right there to grab me and he put me on the back of the sled. I think that's just like the added kind of excitement of it all. It was a bummer because I ended up losing my board on the rocks, but I think it's part of the game.
It was pretty shitty to see that happen live, like watching it right here. It was pretty lame. It happens out in lineups in 1-foot surf, but it shouldn't be happening in 50-foot surf.
How'd it go, guys?
Feel good?
Yeah.
Corey got pounded, Albie got hit in the face with his board, and I lost my board on the rocks, so
Man.
everyone just ticked off some sort of box today. Just getting to like work with a shaper and make something like that's super cool, and especially, you know, when you create something with them and you get to watch it get destroyed, it's part of surfing, but it always hurts a little extra.
Yeah, for sure.
I think for me personally, one of the craziest things of that entire experience of losing my board was Kai and his brother Ridge Lenny. They were down on the rocks like 2 days after that, and someone who I'm sure was on the rocks too looking for stuff ended up having my board in the back of their truck, and they grabbed it for me and I got it back, and it was pretty beat up, but it was managed to be fixed. So it's a board with character now.
A bunch of people were asking me if the digital Vans Triple Crown was like easier than a normal contest. It was a really cool format, but it was definitely harder than a normal contest. That's my opinion about that. Every session was packed and it was so difficult to catch waves. Everyone's doing it and everyone's trying to get their clips out at pipe right now and everyone's being crazy. Yeah, I think if contests went digital, we would all just never catch waves until the contest was over. You'd get the scraps. Like, I know I can catch way better waves at pipe, so I was like, my waves weren't even that good. I was kind of like bummed about it. But then I like forgot about it. So when I found out, I just woke up and I like rolled over, grabbed my phone, and I was like, and then I looked, I won! And then Toasty was like sleeping, and he like woke up, he's like, you won? And he's like, yeah! And then we're like doing like a little happy dance, like celebration. And then we like cuddled, and then we like went back to sleep. It was really great.
I think Moana won the pipe portion because her barrel was the longest barrel of any of the girls, and her judgment and her placement was remarkable, and she deserved it. It was an incredible ride, and we'll see a lot more of that, I think.
It's a no for me, Annie. Okay. Can you still be my friend even if I get a lifted truck?
Maybe, but I might not want to see you like in public.
Okay, that's fine, I get it.
You can just come say hi at the house.
Do you want to see me in public anyway though? I guess
I
that's
don't
the real
know, I'm not
question.
sure.
Yeah, Is it the lifted truck or is it just me? Don't answer that question.
With everything in the past year, so many people have struggled and had a hard time kind of like adjusting to the new normal. I definitely struggled a little bit. I think I had some opportunities coming and then COVID hit and those opportunities are no longer there. But I'm hoping that as the world hopefully returns to a more normal state, I do get the sponsors. I mean, I want to do this no matter what. I'm just really hoping that the support comes along with it.
I think she is there for the right reasons. I think she really has the passion of the sport that she's doing. And that to me makes me want to give the path.
Something that we truly care about is giving back and sharing the knowledge that we've learned.
The big wave community in general, it's a really welcoming community. When you pull off into a channel and you catch a wave, there's so many people cheering for you and happy. It's a really good feeling to know that you're not the only one excited for the wave that you've just caught.
Oh my God,
I think it's an awesome camaraderie just out in the lineup, having more females out in the water. And I'm just so proud of her. Yeah, she's doing awesome.
It's rad to see the entire way the surf community want to see a lot of the young girls do well. And as far as Annie's concerned, I think the surf community is behind her, absolutely. And you can feel that in the water here, it's rad.
I just constantly had this battle with myself that I'm just not good enough. I just don't deserve to be surfing this wave. I don't deserve to have sponsors. I never thought I was good enough to even go down the pipe right away, for example. I'm extremely scared right now. I'm having lactic acid buildup. By just surfing pipe, it's literally just built me up in so many different ways, and it's made me feel you know what, I am good enough to do this. That's why now I can walk down the pipe right away. I know it sounds so silly.
I feel like every season Moana keeps continuing to get better and better.
I want to see her in 10 years from now what she's doing. I want to see her in 20 years from now what she's doing, because to me this is the beginning of Moana pushing the envelope on such a beautiful but yet dangerous wave.
I've spent a couple winters out at Jaws now, and that's been really cool, and I've learned a lot, and I'm hoping that I'm just at the beginning of my big wave career. There's a lot of things that I really want to accomplish, and I think with the numbers growing and all of us getting out there, it's super cool, and I hope that women's big wave surfing just goes crazy.
It makes me feel so happy that I am carrying on this tradition in my family to surf, and that I'm surfing in the same water that my ancestors surfed in. It makes me feel so special. So my great, oh my dear, are they literally hammering? They're just Hawaiian healers. Oh my dear. Wait, why do I even go to jiu-jitsu? Hang on, let's cut that.
Play out, but it's absolutely, oh, we're gonna run a red light right now.
Oh, I did something illegal.
Oopsies. Sorry, I was so busy talking.
Excuse me. That was a kombucha burp. I hope you can hear me down there.
Don't worry.
Okay, wait, who I am. Wait, what was it again?
Who you are?
Bond over this. Actually, I have a harder time looking at you. I'll start over. So I met Annie.
Now we messed it up.
A lot of that, the competencies she has and all of those. Whoa, that's
it.
Cool.
Thank